Good morning. I know some people are still trying to connect. I just wanted to see, let me make sure it's recording just in case all right, it says it's recording, so if anybody does have to get off, hopefully I'll be good to go. For some reason, like recording, it's not uploading to YouTube lately, so it's giving me all sorts of issues. So hopefully we should be all good to go. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'll give it a minute or so and then we'll get started. If we have 5 of us so far, let me just check the Facebook Messenger. Now, if you're on a phone, I have a little like visual. So if you go back and watch it, like if you're in case you're not sure or something, I do have a PowerPoint. So I'll start to share that. I'm a nut job. I need like a visual all the time. So that's why I just need something quick. Okay. So I'm going to get us started and start to go over everything. If you have any questions, just let me know. Because I'm going to stop at each section so that way we can go over each section and any questions anybody has. So our first one, which is our big one, is transportation to and from the airport. So one of the things I've been watching for months is literally the cost of airline tickets. So I started watching them back in probably February. And when I'm just going to mute everybody for a minute. So you could just click unmute if you want. The only reason is I'm getting some type of background noise and I don't want it to record with the background noise. So what's happening with transportation, we have 2 options. But like I said, I was tracking these tickets since literally February. So the cheapest I found tickets was literally at the Baltimore BWI airport. Grace, somehow they got tickets one day. I don't know if they had a discount at a Nanticoke. So I thought, well, I'm going to start watching tickets because if for some reason we can get a local ticket somewhere, it's okay for us. Like they still usually, a lot of times if you're in a certain amount of time to cancel a ticket and get one closer to home. I've been watching and I didn't find anything. So this is pretty much our best route that we're going to go. It's going to be some good bonding time because we're driving. Here's the thing. Like right now, the reason I started to look into passenger vehicles originally is because there are 7 of us. Jill is going to meet us at the airport. Donna and Carrie are not going to, they're not going to probably, well, obviously Carrie's not, she's not even in the same state as all of us. And then Donna, I have to double check with, is Donna on the call? I don't know. I'm not sure where Donna got her flight out of, so I have to check with Donna. But right now we have 7 of us going, which would mean literally we would have to take 2 vehicles most likely. Now, Ashley did say, so basically with our, with the transportation, these are the options. Ashley said that she would be willing to drive. She could fit 7 people. The biggest concern that I've had was the luggage. I'm not sure about luggage. So if we were to go with Ashley, we would need to make sure all of our luggage is going to fit. That's going to be a very big part of, do we fit in her vehicle? Now, if she can drive and we can't all fit luggage, we would still need another person to step up and be able to drive. I have no issue driving. My only issue I'm going through right now is when I stare too long at something straight, my vision blurs and I can't see. So right now, my eye doctor has ordered me special contacts. So I'm waiting for them to come in this week because it's my stigmatism. And what's happening is my eyes are blurring. So I also would like for you all to get to conference safely, but that's kind of a small issue I'm going through with my eyes. It's all connected with all these health things I've been apparently having, who knows. But anyways, so that's one thing. So if Ashley could drive all of us, that would be one option. We would need to know luggage sizes. If she can't fit all of us with luggage, we would need a second driver, which would be split. We wouldn't have 7 people, obviously, in the car. It'd be a car of 3 and a car of 4. So that's an option, which whoever has the bigger vehicle would take the 4 people. So that's an option. She checked on the airport parking. Now, there's all different airport parking options, but the one that she found, it's about $8 a day. Now, when I was there the one time, I went into like the economy daily parking, and it ended up, it told me it was $12 a day, and it charged me 96 at the end. I was so disgusted. So I just would want to call the airport and verify that if we're parking vehicles there. That would be an option. So with her, she said with gas and round trip, it would cost about $20, $25 a person. But of course, if we have less passengers, it's going to cost more than that, because instead of 7 people, it could be 4 people. So just keep that in mind. So still probably under $40, under $50. If we go with the passenger, there's 2 options, which would be a 6 passenger, which is $375 round trip to and from the airport, and then the driver. And then there's a 15 passenger, which is $500, which again would be divided by all of us. 6 passenger, well, again, that's not going to fit all of us and our luggage. So that's an issue there in that one. The 15 passenger, we would all fit. We would fit luggage. We're dividing it by the 500 would be divided by all 7 of us, if that's what we're doing, would come down to per person $71.42. But I would still think we would need to give some type of tip to the driver as well. So let me just put the values in here. So $71.43 for the passenger vehicle plus a tip. All right. Looks like 7,000. And then with Ashley, like I said, we're looking at probably under 50. So just as an idea, ballpark figure, it's about $20 difference, or more, depending on, what option we go with. So what I wanted to do now is I'm going to unmute everybody, and I want you guys to tell me what it is that you prefer to do, what size luggage you have, anything that you want to share out right now to help us make our decision. Anybody have any input?
Vanessa, I would go either way. I could go with Ashley or with the passenger vehicle. I'm not taking a big suitcase. I'm going to have a, probably like my carry-on size.
Okay. See, and that's the thing of it. I will be honest. When it comes to luggage, I would definitely try to just do a carry-on if possible. I ran into all that issues when we were in Hawaii with luggage. So if you're able to fit everything in a carry-on, more power to you. I did tell Ashley I may have 2 luggage bags. You'll all know why I have 2 luggage bags when we get there, but I can't tell you because it's a surprise.
I know why.
Oh, that's right. Connie and Nikki and Renee would know why. They know I'm always up to nonsense, right? Well, not nonsense, good stuff. But if I have 2 bags, you can't be whispering behind my back and go, oh my God, she told us to have 1 bag and she has 2, because you'll appreciate it when we get there. And there's more of us this year, so I need to take a whole suitcase probably. So I don't know, what are your thoughts? Okay, so we have 1 that's either or. What other thoughts do we have? Because we want to make a decision vehicle-wise, because if we would end up needing the transportation vehicle from somebody else, I do need to book it.
Vanessa, can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you. That's Lisa, right?
This is Lisa. It doesn't matter to me. Initially, I was thinking the passenger again, but since it's more expensive, it doesn't really matter to me either way.
See, my only concern that we're going to run into is if we don't all fit in Ashley's, do we have somebody else that could drive us?
I can't be one of. Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. My car is not reliable, so I couldn't really drive. But whatever we decide, I'm okay with.
Okay.
Vanessa.
Yeah.
It's Ashley. I'm able to jump on real quick. Actually, it's cheaper. If 4 people get in my car, it would be $25 per person. If 7 people could fit in my car, it would go down to like $15.
So
for the whole round trip.
Ashley, do you want to come to my house this week? I'm not home the beginning of the week, but maybe this week. And why don't
I'm not going to be home until the 17th or 15th.
Oh, geez. See,
on
that's
road.
my only worry because we have to really know we can fit all of our luggage.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I can do that, but I mean, I can't be there until like that Monday after we get
Yeah.
back from vacation.
See, that's the only thing I'm not sure of because I don't want it to come to the day of and now all of a sudden we don't all fit. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit worried about that.
Well, the only other concern I have was like, what kind of suitcases are people bringing? Because that makes a big difference too. If you're checking in a bag, like a huge one, you know, that's obviously going to take up more room. If it's a carry-on, I can fit more carry-on.
Vanessa, it's Nikki.
Yeah, what's up, girl?
I have a Durango that has seating for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's 7 or 8. So that's always an option too.
So you would be willing to drive if we needed to, then, Nikki?
Yeah, if that's the way that you want to go. I mean, I would prefer to do the big passenger vehicle. I think it would be easier on all accounts. But if you decide to do it the other way and you need more room, I'll offer mine.
Okay. So we do have 2 possible drivers then.
But then that's going to then, you know, make it 2 vehicles instead of 1 for parking and gas and everything else also.
Well, see, that was one of the reasons I looked into the passenger because then we didn't have to worry about anything. We get in the vehicle, we grab a bottle of wine, and away we go.
Yes, I 100% agree with that. But if everybody doesn't, I will offer mine as a second option.
Okay, so let's do it this way because everybody seems to be like, we're like, well, we'll do kind of whatever. Why doesn't everybody, I'll put up a little poll, I'll send everybody a little poll. You vote for what you prefer. That way, you know, and then I'll just share the poll. Whatever poll wins is what we'll go with.
Okay. The only reason I even suggested it was because it saves a ton of money. And I don't mind driving.
Yeah. See, my only concern is we want to make sure we can all fit and we all have to
Yeah,
fit.
I totally understand.
Yeah, that's my only thing because I don't want it to be that day and then we're scrambling now going, well, all right, now who else is driving? So that's like the big thing. I want to make sure that everybody's taken care of. We have no stress that day. Everybody's A-okay. We're good to go. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. If you were home, I would definitely just be like, okay, bring your car over and let's load it with all of our luggage with the biggest possible suitcases and we would be able to check it out and see.
Well, just so you know, we're driving across country for 2 weeks and 6 of us with all of our luggage has fit in my car.
That's pretty promising then.
I mean, just throwing it out there. And like I said, even in between the seats, definitely 2 luggages can fit there and it won't even hurt any leg room.
Okay. All right. So then what I'll do is I'll throw out the poll. We'll make a vote. As long as we could all fit in Ashley's, it would be way cheaper. So yeah, let me throw out the poll. And you said 6. So you guys all have luggage now anyway. 6 of you. And you all fit.
Yeah, we all fit. Plus we brought snacks, food, a cooler, everything.
Holy crap, I need a Traverse.
Yeah, I love my Traverse.
Okay. All right, so that's what we'll do. I'll throw out a poll later today. You guys vote on what you think will work the best, what you prefer. Pick your number 1, not just any. You have to pick one, and then we'll roll with it. Okay.
All right, sounds good.
And thank you, Ashley, for
You're welcome.
volunteering.
I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. We're getting ready to head out.
Okay, sounds good. We'll talk
All
to you.
right.
I'll send
See
you
you,
the link
everybody.
for this.
All right. Bye.
Okay, see ya. All right, the next step is our hotel. So the hotel that we're staying in, I'm going to personally email. I'm just going to back off here. Sorry, so there's background noise. Okay, there we go. The background noise is gone. Sorry. Okay, so for the hotel that we're staying in, I will personally send you, I'm going to send everybody a template that you could print off. If you do not have a computer or printer, just tell me. I'll print it so you have it that day. But I'm going to give you a print off of all information for the conference, where we're staying, where we are. That way, if anybody has emergencies, you know where everything is. Your family can locate you, you know, with all phone numbers, addresses, everything. So I will send you the hotel address, phone number, all that good jazz. Inside the Holiday Inn, we have a Bar Louie, so that's usually where we eat every day. Breakfast is included. So we are scheduled for our group, the 2 groups. I'm not sure when Donna and Carrie, they come in Wednesday, but the rest of us are coming in that Tuesday, which is going to be so nice because we're going to be able to get settled. We're going to be able to enjoy a dinner together. And really, when we break it down, it's 4 nights and there's 4 of us in the room. So you're each only going to pay 1 hotel night. So it's really not bad. That's all it is cost-wise. The hotel is normally $187. We got the hotel for $139.95. So that's all you're going to pay is the $139.95 plus tax. So everybody will just pay for one night at the hotel. So that works out beautifully. When we get there, they're going to allow us to each charge our cards separately. So your $139.95 will be charged the day that we arrive. You'll get a printout and receipt. So you're going to save all your receipts because this whole trip is a complete tax write-off. Now I'm going to ask if we do end up going with a driver for a receipt. If we don't go with a driver, we're just going to log mileage and then keep track of any other expenses we have on the way and receipts. So like I said, we check in the 23rd. The day that we would check out is the 27th, which is Saturday. We have conference on that Saturday. So what we would do is we would just stow our luggage at the hotel, and then they have a shuttle service that will take us back to the airport. So when we're done conference, we'll Uber back over to the hotel, grab our luggage, jump on the shuttles, and it could take us over. I thought that would save us money since they do shuttle us to the airport. It would be a way to save us some money there, and we don't have to worry about dragging luggage anywhere. Each of the room leaders, which I know was Renee and myself for the rooms, and then it would be Carrie, they would be calling to confirm. So our credit cards are going to be the ones that will be holding the rooms in place. So we're all good with all of that. Just make sure that you are prepared, that you do have a credit card ready to use, or cash, however you prefer to pay, the day that we arrive, because that's usually when we try to square away all finances, so then we don't have to worry. I did mention the cost, and like I said, breakfast is included every day, which is a great perk, and the breakfast is really good. They have hot breakfast, cold breakfast, cereals, things like that. Now, as far as food goes, we usually will grab like maybe a snack in the afternoon, share an appetizer, grab a salad. Whatever you want to do is up to you as far as sharing things and eating lunch. Like lunch, you're kind of on your own for what you choose to do. Dinner, we normally meet back at the hotel and we go to Bar Louie, and they have half-price appetizers. And the appetizers are amazing. So most nights our dinner's like $6 to $10. And what you choose to then get in beverages is up to you. But food-wise is about $6 to $10. So it's very reasonable to eat there. And then usually we do pick one night, usually like Friday night, I think it is. And we do go out for a nice dinner. It's completely optional. You are not forced to go. We've been going to the Brazilian steakhouse where it's like unlimited meat. They come around, they slice it. It's phenomenal. It's a little expensive. It's usually about $75, but that's always like our one treat out as, a group. So again, it's completely optional. You are not mandated to go. You can be like, hey, Vanessa, we're not doing that. It's up to you. So just so everybody knows, you're not required. And then the other thing we have an option of, if we want to do, is we could also call. There's different grocery stores. So if we want, what I'm thinking is when we arrive, whoever's in the rooms, we should probably put in like maybe an order if we all get together, like the first night, and then, or even during the day, like once we all arrive, and put a food order in so we can get like bottles of water, we can get sodas, maybe some snacky things. We could all chip in and get a grocery order delivered to us. So that way we have some snacks and drinks. That way when we get up in the morning and we're going to conference, you could grab your water bottle or grab a soda and bring it along with you too. It would just cut down costs once again, like I'm very cost efficient with this. So that's something we can look at doing once we arrive there, because we want to be there physically to get the grocery order when it arrives. But they deliver it right to the hotel. Attire. So what should you wear to this? I know this is always my biggest headache is how do I dress? They always say business casual. I'm going to be honest. I personally would not suggest jeans. I just don't think you look like you're professional when you're going to this then. Khakis, capris, any type of slacks you want to wear, little dresses with a jean jacket or sweaters. You want to look presentable. So that's all I'm saying on that. If you have nice jeans and you choose to wear them, I mean, it's allowed, but it's not preferred by the company. So business casual is good. A lot of times I just bring dresses because it's so much easier to just stuff dresses and you're just more comfortable, and it's Chicago in July, it's hot. And you just have less luggage. So that's just a suggestion. If you're going on the home office tour on Wednesday, you guys would Uber over. And that's the other thing I'm going to ask everybody. I'm going to send everybody like a Google Doc is what it's going to be. And for you to fill out all your information. And I'm going to create a template with everybody's phone numbers. That way everybody can program everybody ahead of time into cell phones. I'm going to put in there as far as if you're going to the home office tour, if you are, what time. That way I can keep a running record where everybody is. And then we all have a copy of that. So if we're looking for somebody, we know. So if you're doing the home office tour, you must wear closed-toe shoes. You're going to be going into the production area. in the shipping department, so you must have closed-toe shoes. Otherwise, the safety OSHA would not be very happy, and we would not be allowed in. If you go on the home office tour, they do typically do prizes and giveaways, so it's super fun. It's so neat to see the backbones of the business, and then when you see this, you're like, I have a whole different respect and appreciation. The other thing that's really awesome is when you go in the home office tour, you're going to walk into Heritage Hall. And I was just out there just the first week of June, I actually snuck out. And I was out there in April. And it's just so amazing. You walk in and it's all the stuff from when we first started. And our company has grown so much. It's just so neat to see where we were and where we are. So it just gives you a whole level of respect for this company. And no, we're not going anywhere. So it's amazing. So I do highly recommend it. I think as of today is the last day you could jump on and edit registration. If you are able to go on the home office tour, sneak it in if you can. Wednesday, the way Wednesday is going to work, and I'm going to talk about this in a minute, but we're going to kind of be split up a little bit more on Wednesday. So I'll tell you that in a minute. Let me just finish attire. I always jump ahead of myself here. As far as evenings go, any attire you want to wear, there is an area downtown, so we used to stay right in the convention center complex where it's all the hotels. The hotels were cost about $250 a night because they could charge it because all these people coming from Pampered Chef. We found the Holiday Inn for $139. You're saving quite a bit of money for the whole week. So we Uber over. We usually get the biggest passenger vehicle. We all throw in like $2. And then I have no problem being our Uber person that does it every day. It's just that everybody usually will chip in and pay $1 or $2, whatever the ride is over. It's cheap. It's like $2 a day, honestly. It's not bad. So for the evenings, if you want, you could Uber back over to the convention center. I think it's like 2 miles. It's not far. Or you could walk it. And then there's a whole parkway down there. So there's outlet stores, restaurants. We always go to the Sugar Factory for our big fun drinks that are like fishbowl drinks. There's concerts, there's bars, it's a cool area. And sometimes they have like outdoor music in the park. So usually 1 or 2 of the nights we'll head down there in the evenings. And I'll talk about what the evenings are like in just a minute too. So just, you might want to bring different change of clothes for your evenings. We do have a pool in our hotel. We have never utilized it because there just was never time. But if you feel like getting up and taking a dip, feel free. And then, of course, your clothes that are comfy for traveling and for the hotel. So now what to expect. So Tuesday night when we get there is pretty much free reign. We could do whatever we want. So my thoughts is if anybody needs anything, we can run to the outlets. If anybody wants to just go down and have a nice dinner, we could do that. If we want to eat and just hang out and socialize, or even maybe that could be our pool night if we wanted to, we could do that. So Tuesday is just really just a relaxing night. We're getting there early. Wednesday, I will be saying peace out. I will not see you guys most of the morning on Wednesday. I have stuff I have to get done. You'll see. And then Wednesday, you guys will be doing like home office tours if you sign up for that. There's also a huge gymnasium, and that's where we will go over together for registration Wednesday. So when you register Wednesday, they'll have your name. You're going to get a tag with all your accomplishments for the year. It'll say your name, what level you are. I love it. I keep all of mine. When you go there, I always laugh because every year when people go, they're like, I only have 2 ribbons. And I'm like, so did I my first year. Everybody starts the same way. So it's just so exciting to see. And then the next year, you're like, oh my God, I have to have more ribbons than everybody else. So then it just makes it more competitive and it makes you really want to work your business. But it's super exciting. So you're going to register. There's always swag bags. We get super duper fun stuff. So like July, we could earn that everyday bag or whatever it is. And then you could earn a tote at conference. So that's super fun too. If you're going to conference, you're going to get one of those bags. So you'll register. And then the gymnasium will open its doors. So there are what's called surprise packs. Surprise packs range from usually $10 to $100. They kind of change it every year. And what it is you could go up and you could buy these surprise boxes. And then you open it up and surprise, it's all the different retired products. So these are so fun for prizes and donations. I always love getting them because then I use them for my Christmas gala, which is my thank you back to all of my hosts. And if you get a golden ticket, you might win like a pot and pan set, a grill pan, like knife blocks. So they give away awesome stuff. So sometimes you pay $25, but you come home with $400 in products. Now, With surprise boxes, you will be able to ship them directly to your house. The first year I did it, I thought I was being sneaky. I'm like, oh, I'll get home before John does. The surprise boxes were home before I even got home that week. I'm like, oh no. So you could buy them, again, optional, not mandatory. What you spend there is up to you. Just save your receipts because it's still considered advertising and a product based, so it's for your business. So you write all this stuff off. Even if you buy a drink at conference, you write it off. They're also going to have tech support in there. So if you are not good with technology, they're going to provide tons of trainings. So you could sign up for all individual trainings all week when you have open slots to do the different trainings. They also have PC gear, so you could buy Pampered Chef attire, things like that. That's the other thing I want to mention about attire. The day that we travel, since we're going on an airline, you want to wear Pampered Chef gear. It will strike up good conversations. I also keep Pampered Chef mini catalogs in my purse. So that way, and I make sure I always have a purse that's visible with Pampered Chef. Or a bag that I use as the purse that fits that criteria. Because you'll see, I'll talk to people in the airlines. I've recruited people, I've got bookings in airports before. So that's how you grow your business. You want to network. So Wednesday is all this stuff. And then Wednesday night, we have Nancy Joe's training. Nancy Joe is our very top national executive level in our organizational branch. Her trainings that she brings the people up are phenomenal. Every year, I get so much out of that trainings. I believe her training starts at either 5 or 6. I'll have all that on the paperwork because I'm going to put all the logistics together. But we will all meet together, probably grab a quick bite somewhere by the conference center and head to Nancy Joe's training. I will tell you, Wednesday is a very long day. It's so exciting. You run on adrenaline, but you will not sleep a whole lot during conference because there's just so much excitement. So get ready. Bring yourself some Coke, soda, or something. Soda, make sure. We want to make sure we keep our juices flowing here. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are going to be kind of similar. They're all going to be different, but what we have are called breakout sessions. Breakout sessions are smaller groups. You might have about 300, 500, or 1,000 people in the group, but they're smaller sessions. So you might go to a session on booking. You might go to one on recruiting. There's going to be sessions on new products I can't tell you about, but there's some really amazing stuff coming to really grow your business over time. So the breakout sessions you don't want to skip. You want to go to as many as you're allowed. The other thing is do not travel. We don't travel like wolves. Do not travel in a pack. And I'm going to tell you why. When I went my very first year, one of the best tips of advice that Grace told me is, Vanessa, do not stay with our team. You need to separate and you need to network. And I'm a people person, so I listened. You want to get away from our team. And it's not because you don't want to spend time with everybody and you don't love them. You're going to have breakfast, you're going to have lunch and dinner, things like that with everybody. If you want to get the most out of conference, you want to get away from our team during these sessions because you want to go network with people all over the country. You are going to learn so much. You are going to have a notebook. You're going to have a pen. You can jot things down. When you meet new people, you're going to add them to your Facebook groups because you are going to make friends that can last years down the line. Some of my best friends in this business, I met my first conference and we meet up every time we are on trips. We FaceTime and Zoom each other. Our families now know each other. One of the girls I'm really good friends with, she's coming to stay at my house for our retreat in October. So she's not even getting a hotel. She's coming to stay with us. It's just, she wants pierogies. We're going to introduce her to pierogies. She's never had one. She's from Wisconsin. So you're going to make so many friends. And the thing of it is you're going to learn what they're doing in their parts of the country and what's working for them. And then it's not always networking our team for ideas. You're networking all around the world. And that's really what helps to grow you as a person. It truly does. So I highly recommend you do those things. The other thing is like I said, in the gym area at the Stevens Convention Center, they're going to have tons of training. This training, you invest in money. So this is about you and you growing your skills. So if somebody says, well, I really don't want to go to tech support, they don't have to. But if you don't want to, utilize it because you're not going to get this training every day. This is the best training you're going to get all year. That's why I highly recommend conference. So you're going to have breakout sessions. General session, Nikki and Connie and Renee can tell you this gets a little crazy because everybody runs to get seats and you try to sit together. What I'm thinking is, and I'm going to have Renee, Nikki, and Connie be our lead girls because they've been there before. I'm thinking since you girls have been there before, maybe if you each take a day when we have general session to maybe stand and hold a spot so we can hold seats for anybody on the team. So that's just our personal team. There's 10 of us. I know Grace and Pam are going about holding seats too, and Shelly and Vanessa Gable. So we'll try to have everybody kind of sit together. But it's better when you can sit up front. We used to do our conference at the Stevens, the theater in town, and they sold it. So now we're in a different area. It's not, I hate to say it, I love conference, but the Stevens Theater, nothing compared to that theater. It was amazing. So you want to try to have good seats. But I don't want our new people to be standing in line for an hour to get good seats. They said that they did work out some kinks this year about that. So if I know more or find out more on director calls, I'll let us know about that. But Nikki, Connie, and Renee, I'm going to touch base with you girls to kind of be our lead girls for seating. And then there is a director party. So there's one evening you guys will have free. If you would promote to director by this evening, I believe it is, by the end of the day today, you would get to also attend the director party and get stage recognition. I can guarantee you we'll be having more directors next year as well. Try to think what else I wanted to cover. So what I'm going to do now is open it up for all questions, and no questions a dumb question. Literally now is the time. So ask away, because let's get all of our questions on the table, because somebody else might have the same question as you. Anything you're curious on? I'm going to stop sharing for a minute. If you have questions, start to yell them out. I'm going to pull up the Pampered Chef pictures from conference. I don't know if anybody looked at the pictures from other years. I'll show you where you can access these. That way, if you want to go on and look at pictures, it will give you a better idea of what it's like. Did anybody go on and look at any of the conference pictures from other years by any chance? Did anybody locate them online? You girls are quiet today. Okay. So if you have questions, just shout them out. But this is the Pampered Chef. When I go onto the page, what you're going to do is you're going to go on to log in, and then you're going to go to news and events. And then this is a way to give you, when you go on to news and events, you're going to hit event photos. That should be coming up. Are you kidding me? It always does it the first time. It says I'm logged out. You can go into event photos, and then you can look up the trips. And then this was National Conference in 2018. As soon as it loads. So there's 1,500 pictures you could scroll through and get an idea. So there's DJ E-Train. So this is what conference looks like. So these are the areas you're going to be jumping in to sit at. There's Doris, our founder. So she'll be chatting it up there a little bit. And Jean, she's our advocate for all of us as consultants. And there's our team of advocates. So these are some pictures of conference. So there's music playing, you're dancing. There's a ton of excitement. You're going to be so excited. They're going to do stage recognition for anybody that's promoted for different levels, different things. So if these leaders carried their teams, Bill Bucklew, this is, I know most of you were at conference last year. Bill Bucklew kind of reminds me of Forrest Gump. So he is our product guy. He is behind all of the products that we see come out that are innovative and new. And he has Parkinson's disease, and he walked across the country last year raising money and awareness. So he's awesome. This is Sandy from Test Kitchen. She'll be the one teaching us new recipes and products. So she'll be the one introducing the products, which is super duper fun. These are the Calamari sisters. I'm not sure if they'll be there this year. They are like drag queens, and they're hilarious, but they are truly, the one guy is truly a consultant on the team. So there's a whole story behind it. We'll tell you that at conference though. So there they are. I'm sure you'll see them again. I want to get to show you some other things, just so you can see where there's like breakout sessions. So you'll see that they come up with fun ways to introduce the products. You'll get to kind of start to know who everybody is, which is exciting. And then let me keep going here. Let me So there's like times people are dressed up and different things. That's probably a director party. When somebody promotes to a director, we usually dress you up as directors. There's certain colors you wear as you promote. This is just more stage stuff. So these are all different things. I'm going to try to go ahead. I want to try to show you the breakout sessions. There's always inspirational stories. You get to see how it affected people. This is registration. So when you walk in, there's going to be big areas set up for you to register. These are the tags I was talking about that you'll see people are hugging because they, there's places to take pictures. Super duper fun. Your first day, I'm not going to lie, you're going to be like in awe and overwhelmed because you're like, I don't even know what to think. I'm learning so much. This is so crazy. But it's all in good fun and you're going to absolutely love it. People that come to conference are always the people that end up growing their businesses and sticking with the company because they get to see the big picture. So this is an example right here, the tech support on this one. So this is a smaller group in the gymnasium area where they are learning some more about technology things. This is the PC gear, so you could go shopping if you wanted to. See, there's a tasty tidbits here. So this is picking up some other tips. You're going to all have an app. We will make sure you're all squared away with the app on Tuesday. On the app, you're going to be able to access everything about National Conference. So if there's little sessions, you'll be able to know what time, what room numbers. I'll go over all that Tuesday night, which is going to be nice that we'll be there because I can go over that with all of you. This is an example of the breakout sessions. So these are the different rooms here, and then they usually have screens. You might recognize this speaker because there I was last year. I was one of our speakers for National Conference with Angie Adams. We were partnered together and didn't even know each other, and then we put the presentation together. So there's breakout sessions in smaller rooms. You may see me there this year for something fun. But there's all different types of things. But you'll see that obviously the company is much larger than just the Tamaqua area here. And then you'll see that we, all different things. So I just wanted to give you kind of a quick preview. You guys can go through these if you want to, but just so that you have an idea of what to expect. I know when I went the first year, I walked in and I think my mouth went because I had no idea and I didn't know what to expect. I just was going. So you guys will be a little bit better prepared than I was. So any questions? That kind of sums up a little bit about conference.
Vanessa, do you know if they're going to send out the itinerary of all the breakout sessions beforehand like they did last year?
Okay, so this year they're going to do it a little different. When I was out at home office, their plan, because last year you could just show up and they don't want to waste people's time and they want to make sure that the sessions are filled. So I think they're going to focus on post-coaching, recruiting, bookings, like our main core things. And I think what's going to happen is everybody's going to have the same sessions. It's just a matter of who goes to what session at what times. I think you could just show up to them. From what I understand, it's supposed to be uploaded, I think tomorrow, July 1st, although it's a Sunday. But I think like tomorrow or Monday is when everything's supposed to be like launched for the app and everything. So I've been working with them, so I'll find out exactly, and then I can give you guys the info to upload the app, and it will have the breakouts. But from what I understand, everybody's going to get the same content this year as far as breakouts go, and then the extra trainings will be in the Siemens Convention Center in that gym area. And there's a breakout session that they're going to actually do this year that's going to be just directors and above, and then there's going to be one for everybody, all the consultants area. And that's going to be, I think we have 5 sessions. I'm running one of those breakout sessions because it's a new product coming, but there's so much content to the new product and tons of questions because it's something we've never, ever, 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 ever done. So they wanted to make sure that we could provide you with enough information for that. So you definitely, I'll tell you, once they release it, I'll tell you what it is, but you can't miss that because it's going to be a major selling point for all of you for the fall. So that session, I know you're going to pretty much be required to go to that one. And I don't know the breakout sessions yet either. I don't know what times or days. I know there's one every day. I just don't know what times they are yet. So that's why I was waiting to find out too. So once I have all the logistics too, I'll put that all on the paper and then I'm going to send it. I'll probably put it on the Facebook group that you guys can access the document, but I think I'll probably email it to everybody also. So Connie, we have some newbies on here. So is there anything else? I know I've had you speak about it before, but now we actually have people registered that are new. Is there anything that you want to tell anybody what they need to remember to bring or do, or your excitement from doing it from last year? Anything you want to share?
When Vanessa says that 6 people can share the fishbowl, she's lying. It's not that big.
It's really not. There's probably only for 2 of us. Or maybe me by myself.
I was thinking I could probably drink it myself.
There's a good chance. Maybe I should give tickets out for everybody that completes scavenger hunts. Maybe you'll earn a fishbowl.
There you go. Yes, do the scavenger hunt. You may look at it and be like, I can't believe I'm going to do this, or I don't want to do this. Definitely work on it. I didn't complete my scavenger hunt last year, but I did work on it. And trust me, you will not be the only person doing a scavenger hunt. There will be everybody who is new on any other team is also doing a scavenger hunt. Do the scavenger hunt. Friend request anybody you talk to. Trust me, they're more than happy to answer your questions. I friend requested a lot of them, so like I see what they post on their Facebook pages. So you still get to learn to see what they're doing also. So trust me, when Vanessa gives you the scavenger hunt and says, do it, don't let anybody talk you out of it. Work on it. Even if you don't get it finished, what you do get done is going to be a huge help.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I laughed when Grace gave it to me the first year, but then my goal, like I'm a competitive person. So I usually compete against myself. I'm like, there's no way I'm not finishing this. So it is. I mean, at first you think it's kind of corny and you're kind of like, but it is really worth it to network. It really helps you to kind of zoom in and, learn things you wouldn't normally learn at home, and you would get to know so many more people. And then that way, when you go back to conference next year, you're like, oh my God, Sally, I'm from Wisconsin. I'm so excited to see you. It just builds relationships. That's what our business is founded on, like building relationships. So why not build them with other consultants across the country? Is Nikki on Nikki, are you still on? I don't think Renee's on at all, is she?
No, I didn't see Renee.
No. Yeah, I don't think they're on. So
I think Nikki got off.
I think she did too. I know that some people had work, and I don't want to hold everybody's day up. I know how it is, but I just wanted to go over it and then have a recording so people could kind of know the details of everything. So does anybody have any questions? I think that's kind of all that I have. And then I'm going to send out the thing. Ashley just sent a picture. I don't know if you guys could see this. This is their luggage in their car. Maybe she could really fit all of us in there. I mean, that's her driving. I mean, but that's a lot of luggage.
It depends on what everybody's taking. If everybody's taking pretty much just a carry-on bag, you probably can fit everybody in, because obviously carry-on bags aren't that big.
No. And she has 3, it looks like 4 regular size suitcases plus a ton of other bags. So they have all types of sodas and beers, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bags. And 4 are suitcases.
I have to look at my ticket registration. I think I am only checked in as a carry-on bag anyway, so.
That's all I checked in as, but I may have to. Bring 2, because like I said. Oh, that's the other thing I almost forgot to mention. I have everybody's conference shirts. I have them. So anybody local to me, I want to try to get you those conference shirts early. Carrie, I'm going to obviously bring Carrie's because I'm not going to make her travel from Montana to come to here. But and Jill, I'll bring yours too, because I'm not going to make you come up here. Unless you're up here, I mean, I could, but I'm not going to make you come up. I'll give yours. Anybody more local though, I'm going to try to get you yours if we can meet up maybe one day, because I would rather you put in your own luggage so I don't need to take 3 suitcases. No offense, but I'm paying for 3 of them just to take your luggage with me. So the shirts though, they're so cool. I'll take a picture of them today and I'll post them. I forgot they're still sitting in the vehicle. I never even got them out, but I picked them up the other day from Grace. So Carrie is on the call. I'm sorry, Carrie, that I can't hear you. I love you. She asked what time registration was on Wednesday. And registration goes from, I think, 8 a.m. to like 6 or 8 p.m. So you're good all day. So you said that you get in at noon. And the best way to hook up with the team, I I hate group chats on cell phones, but I think our best bet's to do a group chat so we can always keep everybody filled in where we are. And I don't think we're going to be chatting constantly. Like if you want to individually message somebody, what I'm going to do is have everybody fill out the Google form this week. And then I'm going to put a whole template together and then have everybody add everybody's phone numbers. And then I'll create a group message. And then that way, like Carrie, when you come in, we would be able to just have you connect on there and say, hey guys, where is everybody? And then whoever's available then could meet up with whoever else is coming. And then Carrie, I know I don't know why, did I unmute you? Oh, there you are, Carrie. Now you're unmuted, I think, honey. Do you know
Can
what
you hear
time?
me now?
Now I hear you.
Yay.
Sorry, I don't know why that was doing that. So, do you know what time Donna's coming in?
No, I don't. In fact, I think she's not far off from when I get in, because I had said, we had talked about getting back on the home office tour, and I told her, I said, you know what? I said, I added it, I dropped it. It didn't work out. I'm not gonna rush myself, because I'd be getting off the plane, getting to the hotel, and trying to, get straight over to the tour. I said, I'm not gonna rush myself, so I'm just gonna be okay with it, not taking the home tour this time, and, make sure I'm collected so that I'm prepared for everything else. So, and she seemed to be on the same page as that she was going to be getting in and didn't want to rush herself either. So she must be getting in sometime.
So the hotel is usually ready when you guys get there. Like normally the hotel rooms are they're early, so they let us check in. So I'm thinking for you guys with your flight, I'll check at the front desk. I could check if it's going to be ready. If it's not, I can leave you one of my keys for my room. So if you guys need to go up and refresh yourselves, you'd be able to access our hotel room. That way, in case your room's not ready when you guys get there.
Okay.
And then that way you guys can put your luggage in our room and everything. But if you want to freshen up, then at least it gives you that opportunity.
That'd be great.
Yeah, because we get there that day early, so it'll be helpful for you. So then you guys are going to want to Uber over, which I'll give you, like I said, I'm going to have all the addresses for you. So you could just plug that into your Google Map. To Uber over, it's like I said, it's only usually when it's a bunch of us, it's like $1 or $2. So you guys might pay like $4 a piece that first day, just to come over, and then you'll Uber back with us. But then, so you'll meet us. You'll probably definitely be going to the Stevens Convention Center no matter what that day, and then one of us will probably be available to come and meet you.
Okay.
But yeah,
that
like
sounds
I
good.
think it's a little bit more like nonchalant, because you're just kind of going to check everything out. It's not, except for if you're doing home office tour, the 6 o'clock training is really what we all want to get to. But I know other years when I came in, we want to make it a point to try to eat, because by 10 o'clock you're famished. And they always say that this training only goes like 5 to 8. And we always end up there like an hour or 2 hours later, because there's just so many questions and everybody's just loving it. So we'll aim to grab something to eat there somewhere. There's different restaurants right there. Oh, and we get discounts at all the restaurants. So as long as you have your ribbon on, we get all types of discounts in that area in Rosemont also. So that saves us money too, girls. I'm so excited.
Okay.
I love it. I love conference. You girls are going to love it. Oh, and if you're leaving your children behind, I always leave a little goodie for every day. I know it takes thought, and I'm running out of what to do. Like I'll leave like, here, go miniature golfing. Here's a gift card to go golfing. Or today, here's bubbles and sidewalk chalk for outside. Or, so I'll leave like little goodies every day and mark them. So then that way I have no mom guilt. And then, you just feel, and I usually will leave like a gift card for John for like pizza and something else. So that way he feeds the family. All right, well, I won't hold you girls. I know it's a beautiful day where I'm living today, and we've had a lot of rain. So enjoy your day. If you have questions, just touch base with me, and I'll put that Google Doc. Actually, I'm just going to put it on the messenger, and then if you girls could all just jump on later on this week sometime, whatever time it fits, fill that out, and then I'll get everybody squared away with all the information. So have a good day.
See ya. Have a good day.
See ya.